Today we're in the Yarra Valley, Victoria, and we're going to drive two of the greatest roads it has to offer. The Reefton Spur, which I'm on now, and further down the valley, the Black Spur. I'll visit the town Healesville and end up in Coldstream. So let's hit the road and check it out. Now the Reefton Spur does have an unsealed section. It's only about 10 k's long and it's in really good condition, although in some spots it's a little bit corrugated. You don't need a four-wheel drive, just a regular car's fine, but you will have to take it just a little bit easy. These spur roads are honestly the most fun I have had on four wheels in ages, and the forest surrounding them is amazingly lush, but the temperature out there is only just over zero. Now it is very cold outside today, so the car is the absolute perfect place to see all this scenery from. Back on the tar, we pass a group of riders. These two runs are favourites with drivers and motorcyclists alike, and it's easy to see why. It's just such an engaging drive. We wind our way down into the little town called Marysville. Marysville is sandwiched between the two spur roads and is a great spot to grab a bite to eat if you're ready for a pit stop. Otherwise, head down the road to Narberthong and check out the Black Spur Inn, which is a good spot to relax and warm up for the curves ahead. We're on the Black Spur now, and I can tell you there is absolutely no shortage of twists and tight turns. There's hardly any straights. And while you really do have to concentrate on the road, the view is sensational. All the tall trees and the beautiful lush green ferns on the side of the road. It's absolutely stunning. This really is picturesque. Like, take a look at these trees. How good is that? It's not something you see every day. Because the road's so narrow and the trees are so tall and lush and thick, it's almost like you're driving in a tunnel. In Healesville, we check out a glass-blowing studio where you can pop in unannounced and see some works being made on the spot. That vase that we just saw you make, how long did that take from scratch?
That was about 40 minutes from scratch.
40 minutes from scratch. Yep. And unfortunately,
it hit the floor.
It hit the floor, that one.
Yep.
Start again?
Yeah, we'll make another piece. It's par for the course. We build weak spots into the whole process so we can get the glass off the part. You build a weak spot in, sometimes it's going to break before you really want it to.
How many man hours have gone into that?
Look, I couldn't tell you, but it'd definitely be at least a couple of hundred.
Wow.
You know, if you end up with something beautiful at the end, I don't think you're doing too bad.
Now onto our final destination, Coldstream, where we pop into the Coldstream Brewery for some delicious pub-style food with boutique beers and cider. Unfortunately, being the designated driver, I have to stick to soft drink. But the food, well, it's a tasty end to an exhilarating journey. When you're talking Yarra Valley, there is a ton of stuff to see and do. But when it comes to driving, the Reefton and Black Spur roads are two of the most fun and exciting roads you will ever drive. And if you're anything like me, you'll want to turn around and go back home the long way.